Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Jay the One Gamer video. And today I am very excited to make this video because courtesy of the state of play from Sony that we got today on September 24th, the time of this recording, we finally got the reveal of what the Dynasty Warriors Remaster game is going to be. And it is a game that I was praying would be it. I thought it would be either 7 or 8 because I thought that'd be the easier. And I didn't know how far back Koei Tecmo wanted to go into the remaster thing. But we are going to be getting Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remaster. What a hell of a title. And I'm so happy about that because Dynasty Warriors 3, if you guys don't know, was my very first Dynasty Warriors game. It's what got me into the franchise. It's what started my whole love affair with this franchise as well. And the fact that it is called the Complete Edition means that we're getting the base game of Dynasty Warriors 3 as well as the Extreme Legends expansion that came out after the game originally released. And I can't wait for that. This looks so amazing and it's exactly what I hoped they would do. If you guys want to refresh, I will put a link or in the description down below to the video I made about the 25th anniversary of Dynasty Warriors where they did announce the remaster project. In that video, I do go into detail explaining that I would hope that whatever game they did choose for the remaster, they would include the base game, but also the Extreme Legends that usually comes out a little after the game comes out and combine that into one complete package, which I'm very happy that they did because they didn't have to do that. They could have just literally just remastered the base Dynasty Warriors 3 game and did it like that, but instead they given us the whole Dynasty Warriors 3 experience. And if you guys can't tell by my voice, I'm very happy about that because this announcement came out of nowhere, and like I said, I wasn't expecting them to do Dynasty Warriors 3 for the remaster. I thought depending on how much effort they wanted to put into this, they could either do Dynasty Warriors 6, 7, or 8 because they're already HD games and it wouldn't take as much to like bump them up to 4K quality. If you went more back to the PlayStation 2 era games, there would be a lot of things you would have to do like quality of life or update the graphics, and I didn't know how much they wanted to go into this remaster. But here we have Dynasty Warriors 3, which in my opinion is probably the quintessential of the entire PlayStation 2 era of Dynasty Warriors. Now some people will say that that should probably go to Dynasty Warriors 4 or 5, and I do respect that. Neither of those games really grabbed me the same way Dynasty Warriors 3 did, because you gotta remember guys, you'll never forget your first game, and Dynasty Warriors 3 just takes me back to such a simpler time in my life, and seeing it again running on Unreal Engine 5 looks so amazing. And obviously throughout the trailer that I've been using as B footage, you will see that it splits between the original Dynasty Warriors 3 graphics into the new remaster version, and it just looks so epic and it just brings back so many memories. And what's interesting about this is we do get to hear the Japanese voice actors, and these are the old Japanese voice actors before some of them were replaced to do Origins. So I'm wondering if that means they have the original audio from that game all those years ago and maybe they're gonna like maybe remaster a little and bring up the quality, or if they got all the voice actors back and had them redo their lines for this game. And then thinking about that, it also makes me think about the English. Are we gonna get an English dub? Because Dynasty Warriors 3 did have an English dub, and if you're in the community, you know how great the Dynasty Warriors 3 dub is. It's just peak. You can't even deny it. But I wonder if it's gonna get an English dub, and if it is, are they gonna use the old audio files from the original Dynasty Warriors 3, or are they going to try and grab some of the current voice actors they have for Origins to reprise the role for that? And the roster is going to be pretty big, bigger than Origins. Obviously, you're not just going to focus on one character, you're actually going to play as the characters as opposed to create a character, and I can't wait. That's something an old Dynasty Warriors fan like me really loves. Like, the companions are cool in Origins, but for me and a bunch of the other play these games, we just like playing as those characters. Like, I want to play as Zhao Yun with his dragon spear. I don't want to play as someone else using Zhao Yun's dragon spear. That's just me. These are just wild speculations that I'm thinking about because we don't really have a lot of information on that. If you can tell by the trailer I've been using as B-roll again, it's not a very long trailer. I think it's about maybe just over a minute in length, so we don't really have a lot of information. The one information we did get, we do have a release date. It's releasing on March 19th, 2026. So we don't have that long to wait, and it's a lot earlier than I expected, so that means they've had to be working on this maybe in tandem with the big DLC announcement they have for Origins, which I believe is January 22nd to coincide with the Switch 2 release of Dynasty Warriors Origin. We Dynasty Warriors fans are eating really good right now. And then another thing we do notice at the very end of the trailer, there's a tease, and you just see what looks to be a red cloth blowing in the breeze. Now, when I first saw that, I thought it was thinking of maybe Joe Yu, but then someone pointed out to me that maybe it could be the MC from Origins. So that makes me wonder, are we gonna get a brand new character in this game in the form of the MC from Dynasty Warriors Origins, which I think would be crazy giving us like brand new content like that, because I just assumed they were gonna take all the content that was in the base game and the Extreme Legends and just jam it into one package. I didn't think we were gonna get like anything extra besides maybe updated visuals, which we are getting with the Unreal Engine 5, and maybe updated voice acting, but now it seems like we might get a whole brand new character, and I would love to see what weapon he would get, but that's just wild speculation on my point, and I don't want to go too far into this video because I could just sit here and gush about this, but this announcement alone has got me so hyped, and the fact that this game is coming out in March of next year, early next year, is a really great thing. So that gives us time to finish the DLC for Origins and then hopefully hop onto Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remaster. That is one hell of a title. But anyway, guys, that's what I wanted to do. I want to make this quick video talking about this game, get it out there. I also would like to let you guys know that I won't be around for about a week. I'm going on vacation with my family, so I won't be able to keep updates on any of the big TGS announcements. I'll try and do that when I get back, but I just wanted to make this video real quick because I was like, this was an announcement I had no idea was going to happen, and it just blew my mind. Please sound in the comments what game you were hoping it would be, and how hyped are you now that you know it is Dynasty Warriors 3 that's getting the remastered treatment. And if this does well, maybe they might do the other games the same way. Who knows? This opens up a door to have the older games literally come into the newer generation so they can understand why us old fans have a certain view of Dynasty Warriors. But hopefully this just elevates the franchise and not causes a giant schism. But I don't think that's the case. I think this is going to be a great thing, and I hope newer fans can latch onto this game and see why some of us older fans love the older take on Dynasty Warriors. Again, I'm just gushing and this can go on. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you are here, please leave a comment, and also I want you guys to be safe. I want you to be healthy, and remember, let's rock.